Welcome back, Masters and Princesses, to another episode of Made News Network. I am your host, S.J. Nix, and today we have TATU number 19 from the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That was just last night. They finished up at about less than 12 hours ago. Not a ton of information out there just yet, but we're going to go over what we have. I got a bunch of pictures from you, a little video from behind the drum kit closing it out, and maybe a few stories for you. But first, like we always start off the tattoos, let's go over the set list. First up, Domination. Number 2, Glory. Number 3, Alone. Number 4, Play. Number 5, Unleash. As I said before, rapidly becoming one of my favorite songs. Choose Me. Sayonaki Dori. From Now On. Manners. In the number 10 slot is Dice. Then we get Hate. Number 12 is Different. And we get our little slowdown section with Daydreaming, followed up by Memorable. At 15, we get Freedom. 16, Afterlife. 17, Screaming. 18, Endless Story. And 19, No God. The end of that set is absolute fire. Now, if this feels a little familiar to you, this is exactly the set from Park West plus Afterlife. Same order, everything. No changes from Park West minus the addition of Afterlife. So usually we get a little more variety from them than that. We'll have to see as the tour goes on. But as of right now, 19 songs with apparently a good 15 to 17 minute homogenized time. So this would have come in at probably about 100 to 110 minutes on the set list. Nice long set and 19 songs. So let's see if they keep adding in songs like they did the last time. I think they ended up at like 20 or 21 when they finished the last leg of the US tour. So that was our set list last night from the Varsity Theater. Now, from the lineup, my understanding, the first guy for Dawn Patrol was there at about 4 a.m. Good on you, dude. That's early. That's really, really early. And I think after that, it was 4:30 and then a couple at 6, and then it slowly trickled in after that. Now, one of the things that they had to deal with there is they got some rain. I know it rained. I don't know how much, but standing in line in the rain is not a fun time. I don't like the heat, but I don't know which one is worse. Really, really hot or really, really wet. Neither sound really enjoyable for me. But a couple of stories from the lineup. There were some of the regular people out there. People were giving out fan swag. I know there were some buttons given out. And as typical with these shows, somebody always has extra tickets. So I know a couple guys went around and had a couple of VIP passes to upgrade some GA people. Surprisingly, a bunch of people said, no, I'm good. I'm happy with my GA. If someone offered me a free VIP and I had GA, I would take it for no other reason than to get in a little bit early and a nice little fan swag bag. But after a couple of rejections, they found a nice mother and daughter who were more than happy to take the upgrade. And I'm sure that was a completely incredible time for them, not only because of that, but because they got to see the show. But I think that's a really good memory. I would love to share a picture of that for you, and it's on Reddit. But when I tried to steal the photo, it didn't come through as a JPEG. It came through as a web-based photo and wouldn't let me snatch it. So if you want to see the mother and daughter photo, you're going to have to go find it on Reddit. It's right in the main BAND-MAID sub. Now, some other things going on. I heard there was a little shenanigans, shockingly shenanigans during homogenized time. And there are pictures floating around out there of Akane with Mincho's Angry Larry. I'm not sure how that happened. I'm sure the story will get out there. It's a little too, like I said, I'm doing this really early in the morning, the day after the show. I don't have the story behind that, but my guess is they're just kind of clowning around and having a really good time. Also stole some other really good pictures from this set. Eric Ibarra You're going to recognize some of these. I stole them from you. Scrounging through some of the other pictures that I found out here, there is one of Misa with crazy eyes. It's I made a comment on the Facebook group that it looks like Konami came over and sprinkled Misa with Mincho dust because she's got crazy Mincho eyes during a part that she's playing. You'll see that up here, right here. All right. I don't have much for you because, like I said, I got a really early jump. There's not a ton of information out there yet about the Varsity Theater. But for now, they have today off. This is going to be a travel day for them. Tomorrow, they are in Denver on the 8th. Then on the 9th, they are in Salt Lake City. They take a break on the 10th. And then the 11th is Portland. Portland show, I'm going to be there. I'll be out there for the Dawn Patrol. Come on and see me. If you have a Dawn Patrol swag or if you have MNN swag, I'll give you one of those deck of cards I talked about. Next night, Saturday, is in Spokane. Spokane, because it's a seated show, there won't be a Dawn Patrol. But what we are doing is I reserved a room at a place called 24 Taps. That is line of sight right across the street, basically, from the Bing Crosby Theater. We're going to be there probably around 3:30. Be there till about 5:36 at the absolute latest, probably more like 5:30, a couple hours. Come hang out, have a bite to eat, maybe get a drink, meet some of the other fans. We'll go to the show. We'll have an absolute blast. Then after that, we get, they get a couple of days. Then we will be at Sacramento on the 14th. And then the 15th is the Anaheim show. The Anaheim show is going to be off the chain. I promise you with that. So if you're going to any of these shows, have a great time. Take photos, share the stories. I can't do these tattoos without the help of the fans. So if you see something good, snap a picture. If you hear something good, share the story. We'll try to get them into the tattoos for you guys. But with that, that is how I'm going to wrap up the show at the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis. So from MAID News Network, I am SJ Nix. This has been Tattoo number 19, and we'll see you out on the tour. See ya.